Creator Lifetime. I actually did find this. Wait, where did I pull out my outro? Anyway, I actually did find this with my friend, and it was kind of cool. So let's see if we can play this one. This is basically Obby Creator Lifetime. So let's go ahead and go over here. I love the transition over here. Yo, the shaders, the way they transitioned this, it was so epic. It's so intriguing into that, and also have like how we were born. Basically, it's basically an Obby Creator, of course, Lifetime, and it's basically a full story of a human body. You did that. That's kind of cool. And let's continue with this one. Okay, let's go over here. I think it's like the right door to enter. Wait, what does it say? Maybe I should have like talk over here. So it begins. Life starts anew. Your life. That's basically how it starts and how Lifetime begins. Okay. Your parents kept reminding you of something. That was so fast. Never mind. Oh, it was their happiest day, the arrival of you. So basically, the parents will usually be extremely proud if the person is actually born. That. And I'm literally 16 years old playing this game, playing a game about this. So let's go ahead and go over here for the notification, everyone. We did it. We made it to the birthday section, birthday world over here. We have the birthday. I love it a lot. So this is amazing. And your fifth birthday, and one would come to remember that. Meaning you've lived up to 5 years already. Wow, that is amazing. And to the people who think that I don't, that I want to play Obby Creator instead of Roblox games, this is, I mean, Obby Creator is so fun. For the longest time, you have been nagging your parents about the specific house, like I said, and they kept telling you that it wouldn't happen. Okay. You should have seen your face when you opened that last present. It was one of pure joy. Basically, when your 5th birthday, you have a lot of gifts, and your parents are like proud that you lived up here for 5 years already. And it was such an amazing goal, I think. So now we gotta proceed where the hell we are going and proceed, move next. Where do we go next? I think, are these doors unlockable? Are these doors, is that even a word? Yes, unlockable is a valid English word. It can have two meanings, either capable of being unlocked or not able to be unlocked. This duality arises from how the word is formed, combining the prefix on meaning not with word unlockable meaning capable of being locked. And this is a word though. At least I'm so smart enough that at least I was reading books. Okay, let's continue with the next journey. Now it's like a transition. Dude, it's such an amazing transition over here. What is this, the teenager stage now? What is this, it's a high school stage where basically there's just a bunch of classes over here, and then after that you usually get bullied over here. I think that's basically the time where you usually get bullied, right? I like the Obby so far, bro. What do we have here? What do we have? What's happening? What's happening, sir? What the hell is happening? Your first love, Tyler. Oh, I thought it's a bully. I thought it's a bully section or a bully cutscene. School was never in your interests until he came along and made it interesting. Dialogue is so amazing though, by the way, in this game. For the first time, you felt a strong connection to somebody, although it wouldn't last forever. Yeah, because this guy would probably reject or cheat. That is so dumb. That's basically how friends are connected. Like we need friends for a living. We need friends for hope and mercy. Faith also. Because friends can make you happy. Like, of course, I really need friends, and sometimes friends can take time into that. So it's like that. Life is like that. You make friends, you make a bond together, and after that, it won't last forever. Let's proceed, I guess. Let's continue, I guess. We enter to the next door. Next door scene. What's happening? What the hell happened? Now, is it basically you were rejected? Oh, it's basically the time I was rejected. But you know what? It's the same thing. So basically, a girl cried because probably a boy cheated on him, and what, you and Tyler had lasted quite long. Okay, this is so enjoyable, bro. That was until he broke up with you after having fun with someone else. Well, that's basically a cheating area scene. And let's see, you remember your mom trying to calm you down over the phone, but to no avail. Okay, the cheating scene is basically like painful. That everyone gets through breakups and all the stuff. And for me, I personally love you guys to do that. You guys are never alone. You can definitely find somebody else, but sometimes it can be a disaster to find another girl. So yeah, but make sure I only have one confirmed ex. So yeah, let's continue the sewers. Why are we going to the sewers now? What's gonna happen to us? Are the rats gonna kill us? Wait a second. Why is the store filled with sewers? I don't understand. And what's gonna happen? What happened here? So what the hell happened? So I became a worker now, right? Love doesn't rest for long, however. However what? This time it came through your work one day as you met the most peculiar person, Samantha. Oh, a friend. At least though. It's kinda good. You two started talking and ended up laughing for over half an hour, of which ended up in date. That's basically a connection, that? The story so far, bro. This is like the best obstacle course ever. Even if people think that I still want to move on or like choose another game rather than Obby Creator, the Obby Creator is so fun. I'm telling you guys. If Obby Creator thinks it's the bad game and that you're basically hating the creator instead of what does it say? Wait, you basically talk to each other. It's basically romantic. You two kept going out on dates, so they're friends, alright? They're friends. No matter how nervous you were for any of them, she'd always make them feel okay. It was now that you realized she was the one who could definitely cheer her up and help you succeed. You did that. So yeah, I mean, for me, how I got through rejection. When I was like 14 years old, I had this girl where basically she was, she was so pretty, and then suddenly, like she was chasing me, and then after that, I told her that I loved her, and then that is the cause of rejection. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should start a Minecraft commentary instead of like Roblox commentary. I don't know though. I don't know. It's like I have big and massive respect to my ego named Technoblade. He used to be the best thing. Oh wait, married? What? Really? Is this even okay? Is this even normal? Right? The happiest day of your life. Wait. So they became friends, I guess. So, Samantha thought it would be fun to try to carry you after you two were engaged. You did trust her, but though you're surprised she succeeded. She said yes, right? What's happening here? That's so confusing. And then what's happening? You had finally found true love and had now devoted yourself to the one person who from this day onward would be your wife. Okay? It's not even normal though. So that's basically it. How old is this already? Like, is it already in the adult, scene already? Like back in the day, like we used to like tell ourselves like she used to be 5 having a birthday gift and that, and I think she became a parent. She has a lot of friends now, so that's amazing though. I don't know why this girl is grumpy, but maybe she also wanted to be her friend as well. Eventually, you moved in together and decided to start a family. Nice. I don't know why this girl's grumpy. Maybe this girl was also like Samantha, I think, or not Samantha, like the main character. You adopted 2 children who behaved as well as you'd expected. Nice. There's a lot of besties though. Regardless, both of you love them to bits and wouldn't change a single thing about either of them. I like this, bro. This is the best story game, bro. This is better than Deceive Love made by Emily though. But yeah, it's amazing though. So where do we go next? I like the living room a lot though. Maybe we will go upstairs, right? We go upstairs for the next scene, right? I guess it doesn't work. Maybe where do I go next? Where do I go? Maybe this door. I think this door. Oh yeah, this is the door. This is the next scene door. Where are we now? Became friends. This is a great ending. Oh, I think they became grandmas, right? I think they're still friends still. Wow, what? As the seasons went, so did your time start to run slim. Oh no, what? But neither of you worried, for you were both happy. Oh, okay. What better way to spend your time than with a smile on your face, right? Yes? What's happening? Is the death scene next? I think, probably. Is this? Bro, this is like the best obstacle course I've ever played. You know that? Like, I love it a lot. There are like a lot of scenes though, you know that? Like, it became like, Obby Creator became an inspiration to be. What happened? What the hell? What's happening? This is basically when I was born, and then after that, what's happening? What happened? Is this a great ending? Dude, this is basically Obby Creator lifetime. I like it a lot. It's basically a full story, a full detailed story about what a human does. You know that, like, it's like that though. Life and death is like that. Anyway, what else? Bro, this is like the best obstacle course I've ever played. So where do I go next? Why is it so dark everywhere? What's happening? What happened? In the end, your time comes to a close, but you don't cry. Well, she died though, sadly. Sadly, she passed away. All of her friends started crying. And also, what does that say? For you are surrounded by the ones you love, the ones you have made all of the times you've cried. Worth it. It's timing though, like the text disappeared while I was done reading though. What the hell? Where's the text? You close your eyes for good. Well, I think she died sadly. She passed away and you smile. You smile, die with a smile. Well, that's awesome though, because that's what life is all about. That's right. I think that's the best game I've ever played. Oh, that was epic. That felt like a real movie to me. That building and posing Foxy Raz to the people who made this lifetime obstacle course. Sorry for winding up there a little bit. For mumbling there for a second, but you know what? I'm still trying to talk fast, and this is amazing. This is like the best obstacle course. Thank you for playing. No problem. Will it directly teleport me back all the way, right? Oh, it's basically Samantha when she was like 5 years old. What? No, that's not Samantha. No, that's basically, I don't know why I keep calling the main character Samantha, but maybe the creator would know what would the name be. That, and then they became friends, and then Death though, wow, that was the best experience I've ever played. I remember playing this with my friend, my ego, my Roblox friend, but then we didn't get to complete it because we were like stuck in the fifth birthday. We didn't know which door to enter, but you know what? That was like the best obstacle course ever. That was awesome. I became the 4,900th like. That is amazing. That is like the best obstacle course I've ever experienced, and that's what life is all about. Like like you're born in this world just to adapt the world, that try to make the world a better place, that try to feel yourself a witty and show some laughter and love, support, all this stuff, that show some faith from other people, and yeah, that's basically how life is like that. That like like you're born in this world just to cheer up other people, and then once you die, you're probably gonna tell yourself that you had the best life you've ever experienced, and then you're going to heaven, all that stuff. So yeah, that's basically it. So that was the best obstacle course I've ever played, and I want to see more of them. That like that's awesome. Maybe they should work on like a mental health story next, because like like how teenagers face. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the best. You guys are awesome. No wonder why I found this recommended and featured in Roblox obstacle course. Bye guys. Subscribe if you don't want to die. Bye.